Shalom, shalom, Yasharah. Happy prep day. Shabbat. Almost here. I need it this week. Just like every week. We left off at chapter 7 the last time I read from Revelations. And reading this and getting not an understanding, the understanding, all of it. The full truth, the full knowledge there is to be gained, to be extracted from this book. There's no reason to put a ceiling on the Most High and what He can do for you, what He's capable of. I read out of Psalms 119 the other night and had a thought because, epic dumbassery. I'm gonna shorten that term to epicry, to take less of y'all's time, you know what I mean? I'm gonna shorten that one down. So when you hear me say epicry, I'm really referring to my epic dumbassery. I was thinking when I read out of 119 that it would seem to some, maybe most, that Abba Yahuwah is this kiss the ring type of fella, come hither and suck my toe type of dictator. But in all actuality, in truth, in reality, He wants to have a relationship with you like a father would with his child. No formalities, technicalities. Raw, real, intimate love. We better stick our noses down into this book, because those of us who have had our ears on know what time it is. If you start to think twice about what time it is after the Ruach has showed you, it's going to be bad for you. There's not going to be much help for you. And, better safe than sorry, right? They have fire drills at school buildings, right? When the fire doesn't come, is anyone in trouble? No. But guess what? The fire's coming. You can't stop it. You best embrace for what's coming and have a game plan. Stick to it. Meet me at the bus stop so we can hop the bus to the gates. Or don't. It's your call. But you'll be wise to get your ass to the bus stop and give all esteem to Abba Yahuwah, especially on Shabbat. Here we go, chapter 7. Let's get it. And after this, I saw 4 messengers standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. And I saw another messenger coming up from the rising of the sun, holding the seal of the living Most High. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 messengers to whom it was given to harm the earth and the sea, saying, do not harm the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, until we have sealed the servants of our Most High upon their foreheads. What I was talking about earlier. And I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000, sealed out of all the tribes of the children of Yasharal. Of the tribe of Yehuda, 12,000 were sealed. Of the tribe of Reuben, 12,000. Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Manasseh, Simon, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin. After this I looked and saw a great crowd which no one was able to count, out of all the nations and tribes, peoples, and tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, dressed in white robes and palm branches in their hands, and crying out with a loud voice, saying, deliverance belongs to our Most High, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb. And all the messengers stood around the throne, and the elders and the 4 living creatures, and fell on their faces before the throne and worshipped the Most High. Yes. And all the messengers stood around the throne, and the elders and the 4 living creatures, and fell on their faces before the throne and worshipped the Most High, saying, it's finished. The blessing and esteem and the wisdom and the thanksgiving and the respect and the power and the might to our Most High forever and ever. And I never say amen, and you shouldn't either. That's Amen Ra, the false sun god, the Egyptian sun god, Amen Ra. Don't say it. And one of the elders responded, saying to me, who are these dressed in white robes, and where did they come from? And I said to him, Master, you know. And he said to me, these are those coming out of the great tribulation, distress, having washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Now I know it sounds like I sound like a parrot on repeat when I keep beating the same dead horses over and over again. But guess what? There's someone out there, even you, even if you don't think so, you need to hear it over and over again. And someone might just happen to tune into this video and never listen to any other video. That's why I drag these horses around with me, and I like to beat on them every once in a while. The blood of the Lamb is the truth. The Messiah died because he exposed wickedness and told the truth, and he was murdered for it. And he was offered the opportunity to stand down, cower down, tuck his tail between his legs, and shut up. His own family wanted him to shut up and was willing to tackle him to get him to do it. But he didn't. He died holding on to the truth, and that is the blood of the Lamb. If you're washed in the blood, that means you've come to the truth. You don't live a lie, and you don't deny what the Ruach HaKodesh has brought to you. And that is why it's unforgivable, and the only sin that is. Because if the Most High spent all that time and effort to get the truth to you to possibly save your life, and you flip him off in exchange, you're not deserving of forgiveness. Bye-bye. The world will tell you that they don't know what they want to tell you regarding the blood of the Lamb. They don't know themselves what that means. Ask one. Prove me wrong. You can't, you won't. I'll be waiting. But the truth right here in context can be found by a toddler, because the next sentence says, because of this, they are before the throne of the Most High and serve him day and night, meaning they're up close to him. They're on the front. They're in the front of the bus. Why? Because they stuck to the truth and wrote it out. They stayed in the car all the way past the finish line, even if it costed them their lives. And it probably did. That's why they earned their spot at the front of the bus. But the churchians who live in the land of confusion would spray me with holy water for saying what I just said, but convince you, or attempt to convince you, to picture yourself being bathed in blood when they talk about the blood of the Lamb. Why I said we need to get every bit of understanding out of this book right now, because why not? And like I said, they have a fire drill in school, at school buildings, and sometimes there's never a fire. Safety first, right? But this time, you can bet your ass a fire's coming. And if you're not prepared, well, bye-bye. Peace out. Shabbat shalom. Peace out. Yeah, you guessed it. Just a little taste. Donnie on the mic.